The New Year's parade named in honor of a Junkanoo legend. The police kicking off the holiday season. And the sounds of Bethlehem coming from the Grand Bahama Corral.
The Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition starts now.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening all, I'm Megan Shepard. Thank you so much for tuning in. Topping the news, the Junkanoo season is here. And here on Grand Bahama, the New Year's Day Junkanoo Parade will be held in honor of a cultural legend who often spoke his mind and helped to develop leaders in Junkanoo. The Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture announcing this evening that come New Year's Day, the parade will be named in honor of the late Kenneth Motorboat Ferguson. The Grand Bahama Junkanoo Committee, Junkanoo enthusiasts, and the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture unanimously coming together to name the 2018 New Year's Day Junkanoo Parade in honor of the late Kenneth Motorboat Ferguson. Minister of Culture, the Honorable Michael Pintard, says that Motorboat has played a major role in the development of Junkanoo, not only on the island, but the country. He says that Motorboat was a passionate man that made countless sacrifices for his love of culture.
What really made him remarkable to those of us who had the honor of meeting him is he spoke his mind. In a country where people are often duplicitous and it's difficult to read essentially what they're thinking and what their intentions are, you certainly knew where you stood with him. It is really a wonderful thing when you could find persons who are prepared to make personal financial sacrifices in order to follow their passion, and to know that their passion wasn't beneficial to them alone, but by extension it was helping to develop others. That really typifies Motorboat.
Minister Pintard notes that this parade is just one way to honor Motorboat's contributions. He challenged the culture community, corporate Grand Bahama, and residents alike to come together in order to keep the legacy of Motorboat alive for generations to come.
There is no reason why collectively, with the talent we have in Grand Bahama, that we cannot name a scholarship in creative arts for a young, deserving Bahamian, to name that scholarship in Motorboat's honor. I pledge the ministry's support for such a scholarship. On a personal level, I would make a contribution to that scholarship, and I just ask the other Junkanoo enthusiasts on the island, the sponsors who have supported this incredible cultural art form, to join with us.
Widow of the Junkanoo legend, Irma Ferguson, grateful for the honor that will be bestowed upon her late husband. She says she knows that her husband would have been happy to see the outpouring of love.
Thank you for everything that y'all doing for my husband. I know that if he was here, that he would have appreciated, and he would see all the love and appreciation that y'all are showing to him. So thank you to everyone.
Law enforcement officers getting in the holiday spirit with an annual tree lighting last night. Members of the public joining police officers as they pause to launch the holiday celebrations. Sabrina Brown has details.
The Royal Bahamas Police Force kicking off the Yuletide season with the annual tree lighting ceremony. Residents were treated to a night of entertainment, a visit by Santa, and lots of surprises for the children. Guest speaker Pastor Laquaz Williams of Jubilee Cathedral came bearing a message of love.
Christ sacrificed his life for all of us to be here today. And all we can do is show that love by telling someone you care, telling someone about Christ. Let them share the love of Christ with them.
He encouraged residents to be thankful despite the difficulties they may be facing.
I just want to say to be encouraged, because know that God came to this earth for a reason, just so that we may be saved and that we may know him as our personal Savior. So tonight I want to encourage you that even in this time, even if you don't get anything, just the mere fact that you have life. Once you have life, you have everything.
Deputy Commissioner of Police Emric Seymour issued this challenge ahead of the Christmas holidays.
Seek out someone who's less fortunate than you are, and just present to him a gift of your choosing. And listen, I want to remind you, as you do that, remember, you don't give anything that you yourself don't want to receive. And so make it something memorable.
Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
And also from police tonight, in light of the recent increase of fatal accidents in the country, police are advising motorists to exercise caution on the streets.
We know that as the season approaches, you might want to have a drink or two, but we ask that if you do, please have a designated driver, whereas that person be responsible to taking you to and from whatever destination you require. Dangerous, reckless, and driving without due care and attention. Those offenses pretty much tie into one. Driving a motor vehicle is a privilege, and you must take that privilege very serious. You cannot be texting and driving, cannot be applying makeup, you cannot be eating while operating a motor vehicle. That hampers your attention drastically.
Stay with us. The Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition continues in just a moment.